Hey, this is Bryce from Unknown Proxies. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Unknown Proxies Proxy Switcher Extension, which is now available on the Chrome store. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to unknownproxies.com and get that extension. So go over to unknownproxies.com, go to the Resources tab at the top, and push Proxy Extension. It takes you over to the Google Chrome store. Now I already have it installed, but just for the sake of the video, I'll remove it and I'll show you. Just push Add to Chrome, add that Chrome extension, and then we're going to pin that into your Chrome browser so you always have access to it. Now we need some proxies, so we're going to go back over to unknownproxies.com and we're going to log into your dashboard. Once you're in your dashboard, you're going to see your proxies with us. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to pick some Walmart USA proxies, and I'm going to do about 10 of those for this video. And I'll just copy that list on the right hand side there. Go back to my proxy extension in the top right of my browser. I'm going to import those in. Pushing that import button, loading them in, you can see all your 10 proxies. And then down here it says import 10 proxies. So go ahead and press that. And now they're all loaded in. So currently, without clicking on one of those, I don't have a proxy enabled. To enable one, we're going to now click on the proxy we want to enable. Now it says current proxy and it shows it down here. So once I do that, I can go and check that that's my IP correctly, which I'm going to use ipv4.unknownproxies.com/IP. And that's going to show me that it is on a proxy and not my home IP. That is not my home IP, so I know I'm on that proxy correctly using our browser there. So I'm going to go back in here and everything looks right. We're going to go ahead and check and test this out on walmart.com. These reserved residentials work really well on Walmart for task and checkouts. So you can see everything loads perfectly fine on Walmart. Now note that residential proxies will be slower than ISP proxies. That's just a given since they're not hosted in a data center. So after you see that they're working on the website of your choosing that you want to test them on, you can go ahead and use some of the other settings in this extension that we have, such as rotation, which you can choose how many seconds in intervals you want them to rotate. If you want them to rotate through that 10 IP list, you can have that happen. For this video, I'm just using specific. That's also how I like to check my proxies and test websites to make sure they're working on them. Like I mentioned, this is the best way to test your proxies, not through an in-bot tester. You want to actually get on the website, make sure your proxies are working on that website. If it does have a block or a ban, you're going to be able to see exactly what's happening on that website, and it's going to help diagnose the issue a lot easier. So I always suggest using the Unknown Proxies Proxy Switcher extension to check your IPs out. So if you want to check some more settings out, let's go up to this cog wheel, and you can create groups here. You can also just test normally if you'd like to test, like with our ping test. How most bots do it, and that's going to show you what your ping is, and those are very normal numbers for residential proxies. So after that, what we can do is we can go to the network logs, and this will show you all your get and posts that you saw on the websites that you were checking out, which is really cool. Also, the settings tab, you can clear your proxies, delete your browser data so that it doesn't mess up your cookies for when you're testing different proxy lists. And one more thing, when you go back over to the extension, you can just push disconnect. Now you're not on a proxy, and you can also just clear your proxy list. So hope this helps, guys. Like I said, the Unknown Proxies Proxy Extension is a great tool to utilize if you're trying to check to see if your proxies are working properly, or if you even want to use a proxy in your browser to browse the internet. It works great. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out in our Discord. Also, you can email us at support@unknownproxies.com, and we'll get back to you and help you out. We also have intercom here, so you guys can click here and message us on our website. But yeah, so like I said, my name is Bryce from Unknown Proxies. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll get to talk to some of you soon. Have a great rest of your day.